Sisters is the movie I'm reviewing today, and this movie can be found on PAO Films. This movie is produced and directed by Enyang, and executive producer is Prince Etim. Now, a quick recap of this movie is two sisters who are always fighting. This is how best I can just give you this recap of this movie. I just want you guys to go and watch this movie. So yes, that is what you're going to see whilst watching this movie. So there are twists here and there whilst you watch Sisters. What I like about this movie, two sisters always fighting, were most of my best scenes out of this movie. They made it so relatable. You could just watch this movie and you could just see that yes, this is you fighting your sister, not because of the reason in this movie, but you could just feel you connect with the way they were fighting. Siblings fight all the time, so if you watch this movie you can actually relate. Once they fight, you could see they could let go. They were not holding back. They were fighting physically as well, not just insult. And their mother was there. Their mother could not say A or B or support and not support. Your grown adult children are fighting. It becomes really hard on how to control them. So you could just feel the tension between the two sisters and even their mother as well. As much as the mother tries to bring the tension down, she could not. They nearly killed their mom because of their fighting, and that's what I'm saying, that it was really relatable. So that was something I really like about this movie. And the fact that the two ladies, that's Miwa and the other lady, I forgot her name, they actually did a very good thing in how they acted in this movie. I really love that so much. Another thing I like is the fact that the other lady was actually in bed with a sugar daddy. And when I watched that scene, I was like, okay. And this man can pass as her father. I think there's a movie this man might have even acted as her father. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, when I saw them in bed together, I was like, okay, that's good. At least we are making progress in making sugar daddy and sugar girl be in bed, make it more fun. It will not be an intense moment, they'll wear their clothes and stuff like that, but make it more realistic. Exactly, when movies or when actors make things more realistic, it makes the movie interesting. It's basically, you don't need to do I keep saying you don't need to do too much. So when I saw that scene, I really appreciated the whole acting from that lady as well as the sugar daddy as well. So that was really nice. That was something I really like about this movie. Another thing I like about this movie is also the location. I love the office. I think the office, we've seen it before, but the way they really make good use of it was something I appreciated. Then also the greenhouse actually looked very well put together in terms of how they were presented as a family. It makes it like you're not rich, you're not poor, you can actually afford a good space. And that was what the greenhouse represented the family as, the two girls and their mother. That house was really nice. So that was something that I really appreciated for that in this movie. Finally, the thing I like about the movie is good lighting as well as good cinematography. Cinematography was really good. Bright colors, actually. The office scene, the office was really bright. The white, really bright. I love it so much. Then the house, the green was greening, the house was bright, every scene was just beautiful. The outside shot was giving us day, I don't know if they use daylight, but it was bright. It was very realistic. They didn't add unnecessary grading to it. They didn't add blanter or unnecessary grading to, especially the outside shots. It just came as raw as it just came as raw as it's supposed to be, and that was really beautiful. The colors were just in their right color state, and I really appreciate that a lot. So yeah, that was something that I really like about this movie. So what I don't like about this movie, let me start with the fact that they didn't show us a hospital scene. There were days where their mother was hospitalized. They're supposed to hospitalize her. You know, she fainted. They actually nearly killed their mother, and she's supposed to be in the hospital. How can you treat such situation in the house? Hello, waiting happen. So, and I'm sure they didn't want to spend so much or want to worry themselves with hospital locations, so that was why they were doing everything in the house. And even when the doctor came to treat her, we didn't see any scene of her being in bed, the doctor treat. We didn't see anything like that. So I was like, no, 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 no. And this brings me to the point where, even though I said I appreciate the house they used, they didn't make good use of the house. We didn't see kitchen, we didn't see other rooms where, you know, the two ladies or the two sisters sleep in their rooms. We didn't see anything like that. All we saw was just the hall all the time, the hall and the outside. I'm like, why was that the case? Like, lazy shooting. They were lazying about shooting scenes in that house, and that was really bad and very disappointing. I'm like, why? They could have even had some of their fights in the kitchen, maybe where she was eating in the dining and they were like, there's no food, or you're not supposed to eat in the house, something like that. And I was expecting them, maybe there will be a scene where she's trying to take something in the kitchen or take food in the fridge, and the younger sister will block her and they will fight there. You know, make it like, let it be realistic, let it be how we do it in our homes, like how we fight our siblings in our, we don't really fight our siblings in the hall. Hello, like, it was really very, very disappointing. They didn't make good use of the house, and I didn't understand why. So that was something I didn't like about this movie. Lastly, the thing that I didn't like about this movie was the fact that, you know, they did not show us one scene of her doing her other rounds aside the chief, which was latter part of the movie. She used to go and do her runs. She has a shop, you know. We didn't even see her in a shop once. Like, why was that the case? Meanwhile, she manages a shop. It's like imagination kind of thing that was going on there, and we didn't even see a shop safe. So I was like, why was that the case? Meanwhile, she was so proud to be working, providing. So we could have seen her in her shop. Maybe her sister will come and beg for money or beg for something, or maybe her mom send her sister to come and collect something and they'll fight over there. You know, they'll come back home. You know, like, make it realistic. Wow, creative, man. Guys, be like, say, I'll start directing YouTube producers, I don't know, or directors, I don't know, guys. But yeah, that was something that did not happen, and I wasn't happy. So that was something that I did not like. And on that note, I actually gave this movie a 5/10. I'll breaking even for it because it's very you know, relatable. It's a very realistic storyline that was written. I mean, if you watch this movie, you can just picture your siblings at home and understand what exactly is going on here. And before I forget, another thing that I didn't like about this movie was the time. This movie is 2 hours plus, and I was questioning myself, why was that the case? This movie shouldn't have been more than 2 hours at all. So almost 2 hours. I just don't like and appreciate the fact that a YouTube movie should be more than 2 hours or 2 hours. I don't understand it. So anytime it's 2 hours, I'll definitely talk about it on the part where I do not like that 2 hours time. So this movie is 2 hours, and that is something I don't like. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next movie review.